But before the November election, we have the primaries, and we're now less than 1 month away from the Michigan primary elections. And for many Michiganders, the ballots will be pretty full. 13 on Your Side's Justin Bachman is here with a breakdown of what you need to know before you head to the polls. Hi, Justin.
Hey, good evening, Elena. I talked with Kent County Clerk Lisa Posthumus Lyons, and she says that it is a misconception that the primaries aren't as important as the November elections.
I can't emphasize enough that every election is important.
On August 2nd, voters will cast ballots for party candidates, but they also get to weigh in on local issues like education or emergency services.
And in Kent County, voters will see two countywide proposals. There's a renewal question for our senior citizens services, and there's a renewal question for our veterans services. So every voter in Kent County will have that on their ballot.
When you do cast your vote for candidates, stay with one party, or else your ballot won't count.
Primary elections, you must stay in your lane, we like to say. So you cannot cross your ballot. You can't cross vote from different parties.
If you plan to vote absentee, the state recommends you request that mail-in ballot at least 2 weeks before the election, or you can pick it up in person at the clerk's office. If you are mailing it in, give yourself lots of time for delivery, because if it's not received before the polls close on election day, it won't count. If you're worried, you can always drop it off at a collection box or at the polling location on August 2nd.
Local clerks will be mailing out to every registered voter in the voter list what's called a voter information card. And that goes to the voters, and it has their polling location. It has the information in terms of what school district they live in, what congressional, legislative, and county commission districts they live in. It's really important information.
If you do end up getting a card that's not meant for you, do not toss it in the junk. It's critical that you return that back to the sender.
If a voter information card comes to your residence and it's under a name of somebody who maybe previously has lived there, please send that voter card back to the local clerk so that they can process that in our voter list and get to work cleaning up those voter rolls.
We'll have links that you can use to find out what will be on your ballot for that August 2nd primary, at 13onyourside.com.
Justin, thank you. And some of us will be voting in different districts this year than you may have in the past. Following the 2020 census, the state redrew many of the lines defining districts. Voters in the 3rd and 4th districts here in West Michigan could see names they have not before. A political science professor from Western Michigan says the changes reflect how the population of the state has shifted since 2010. It could shake up the results come November.
One of the goals was to try and make for more competitive districts. Generally speaking, though, most of the districts in the state are not especially competitive. There aren't a lot of 50-50 districts, either at the congressional level or even at the state legislative level.
If you're not sure what district you're in, you do have time to find out. Registered voters should expect a card in the mail from their county clerk with information. You can look up where your votes will be cast through the state's website. And as always, you can find out more information on our website, 13onyourside.com, where there's a chance of